Hello, Lance. To follow your question here, you're asking on how to copy and paste a link to the browser. So if you want to copy and paste a link to the browser and then you want to post it somewhere, the best thing to do is what you're going to look for is at the top of the screen, and you're going to be using the Safari browser on your iMac, which I'm using right now. And this here, which is called a link, and it's a universal resource locator. So this here is a link, and what you want to do is you want to hold down the mouse and select all of the text, which is the URL, and come up and you can say copy, which is the same thing as holding down the command key. And the command key, you're going to see a symbol like this on your keyboard, and it's Command C. So a quick way of doing it is to use your keyboard function is Command C, or you can use the menu item. But for now, just start getting used to the menu item, and then you can start using the keyboard key or the command set. That's a quick way of doing it. So now that we have this selected, what we can do is we can come down, and let's just say that you're going to paste something in. And so if you wanted to paste a link in somewhere to somebody or add a reference link at the bottom, what you can do is once you've selected it, you can now hold down Control V, and Control V is the same thing as going up to the menu item here and saying paste. Okay, so the Mac works a little differently than the Windows. The Windows has right click and left click most buttons, and the Mac only has the up and down button on the mouse and that. And so what you have to be able to get used to is you're going to have to get used to these key commands. These are the very key ones that you're going to use on the Mac all the time. You're going to use Command X for cut, for copy you're going to use Command C, and for paste you're going to use Command V, and then paste and match style if you want to keep the style, if you're going to use like copying something and you want to keep the formatting of that. Sometimes you want to select all the text in something, so you use Command A. And so this is in your browser. This is the common area of functions in every application on the Macintosh. So it'll always be the same on every application. Other applications will have, for this, these different command sets are different for different applications. So the ones you want to get used to here is you want to get used to these ones here, and you also want to get used to this one for undoing things. So that's Command Z or Command Z, and then this one here this means shift. That symbol means shift. This is Command and then Z to undo something, so that if you made a mistake. So now what we can do is we can also come in here and paste it right here. So we'll come back up and we'll paste the link in, and then once we've added that in, we can come down and click submit, and that link will show up here, and it'll also show up as a reference link. I'm going to leave those out right now. Okay, I'm going to remove these, so you just highlight them, and then to highlight something and delete it, what you're going to do is just highlight and then press your delete key, and the same thing for here is just highlight and press delete. So it's pretty straightforward on the Macintosh to do things like that. Now this here, you're going to ask about send links to select friends and not reply all. What I'd like to know is I'd like to find out what email application you're using on your iMac, because it helps a lot, and then I can do a screen tutorial on that particular email application. So if you can actually send me that information, I'll get to that one. You might be using Outlook, or you might be using a number of different email applications, so just let me know which one it is. So anyways, now what we need to do is just save this